This is a view from home. The Ponthir House pub is off camera to the right of the background. In 2024, something extraordinary happened down in those fields, but most people wouldn't know it. You might have expected it to be in national news, but it wasn't even in local newspapers. We saw a helicopter, numerous police cars, ambulances and fire engines too, from late in the afternoon on the 2nd of May into the following morning. With no explanation, the lane from the Ponthir House pub was closed, while emergency services occupied the farmyard and spilled outside. Local residents had long detours. It was something serious and mysterious. We were all kept in the dark, but later there were rumours of a death in very strange circumstances. I'd seen unnatural deaths reported in the media, but here was a communication blackout. I would have liked the police to have provided an understandable account of events, but failing that, I've produced this video. Painstakingly, I've discovered that an 80-year-old man had been found exhausted, close to death, with his equally elderly brother, who himself was taken to hospital and died soon after. They had been out in the fields all night, stuck in mud, with one in a shallow ditch, and one of them wearing what resembled a hospital wristband. A possible route to the obscure place where they were found was along a secluded riverside footpath, and eventually over a brook into the field where they were found by the farmer. When it remained a mystery, I inquired with police, at all levels. At first I had nothing to show for my efforts. About 2 months before the farm incident, there were burglaries near me, and the police were efficient, communicative, and a delight to deal with. I had 4 lengthy visits from 7 different officers. Regarding the farm incident, however, I was a neighbour, a potential witness, an affected and concerned member of the public, but I was not informed or consulted, nor were any others nearby. In April 2025, I went to the Freedom of Information Commission, who investigated thoroughly, but finally supported the police. I appealed, and after my long pursuit, the appeal will be heard at a tribunal which will be judge-led. That's in April. When I was dealing with the police, the coroner's office had informed me that the inquest would be on the 18th of February 2025, but it was suddenly made private and surprisingly moved to the 7th of February. However, I was able to see the record of the inquest, which confirmed the man's name and his death by misadventure. Intriguingly, the day before the report, the police suddenly told me that they did attend the incident at 6:10 p.m, when one of the 2 men was already dead, but that it was not suspicious. There was no explanation of the background. The inquest was for a Paul Davis, in fact, Paul Niswasnanda Davis. It was clear that the brothers had somehow got into difficulties the previous day and suffered from exposure. The stance of the police has typically been to neither confirm nor deny anything I've told them about the incident. Not even about the scary spate of police cars. I'd counted 11 over 24 hours. At the same time, the police have not challenged anything I've stated. At the forthcoming tribunal hearing, I know that the defence will continue to argue that public authorities are legally entitled to silence when potential harm could befall a victim or associates. There's been nothing yet to persuade me of this, and it can be countered by the importance of public interest in both public concern and the use of public money. I appreciate the need for sensitivity in situations like this, but balance sensitivity, please, with some consideration for justifiable public interest. By the time I reach the end of my quest in April at the tribunal, it will be almost 2 years down the road. There's been no acknowledgement of the truth of many things I've said, and no acceptance that some of the information denied to me is in the public domain. History shows no road closure, no detours, no helicopter, no multitude of police cars, ambulances and fire engines, no plausible reason for the two 80-year-olds being found in a remote field in a critical condition, no wristband, no ditch, and no journey to their unfortunate fate.